You are amazing! You're one of a kind!
You have a special gift inside you. It's like a map. It shows you the way to your purpose. Your purpose is what you were born to do. It makes you happy. It helps other people too.
But sometimes, finding your purpose can be tricky. It's like trying to find a lost toy. Don't worry though. Everyone feels lost sometimes. Let me tell you a story about a boy named Marcus. Marcus was a good kid. He was kind and smart, but he felt confused. He didn't know what his purpose was. One day, Marcus was cleaning his attic. He found a dusty old chest. He opened it. Inside was a map. The map was strange. It had no names or places. It just had a single word written on it, purpose. Marcus scratched his head. What does this mean? He wondered. Suddenly Marcus heard a voice. It was soft yet commanding, echoing through the dense forest. He turned his head, trying to locate the source of the mysterious sound. The forest was alive with the rustling of leaves and the distant calls of nocturnal creatures. Marcus felt a shiver run down his spine, a mix of curiosity and apprehension. He had been wandering for hours, lost in the maze of trees and shadows. Just when he thought he might never find his way, the voice came again, clearer this time. Hoot hoot! Lost, are we? It was an owl. But not just any owl. This owl had an air of wisdom about it, a presence that demanded attention. Its feathers were a mix of browns and whites, blending perfectly with the forest backdrop. The owl's eyes, large and luminous, seemed to pierce through the darkness, locking onto Marcus with an intensity that made him feel both seen and understood. But not just any owl. This owl was different. It had a certain gravitas, a sense of purpose that was palpable even from a distance. Marcus felt drawn to it, as if the owl held the answers to questions he hadn't even thought to ask yet. The forest seemed to quiet down, as if paying respect to the wise creature perched on the low branch. This owl wore tiny spectacles and had a wise look. The spectacles, perched delicately on its beak, gave it an almost scholarly appearance. Marcus couldn't help but smile at the sight. It was as if the owl had stepped out of an old storybook, a guardian of ancient knowledge and secrets. The owl adjusted its spectacles with a swift movement of its wing, never breaking eye contact with Marcus.
This map, Marcus said, it says purpose. What does it mean? His voice trembled slightly, a mix of hope and uncertainty. He had found the map tucked away in an old chest in his attic, its edges worn and its surface covered in cryptic symbols. The word purpose was written in bold letters at the top, and Marcus had been trying to decipher its meaning ever since. He held the map out to the owl, hoping for some guidance.
The owl hooted wisely. Its hoot was deep and resonant, echoing through the forest like a wise old sage imparting ancient wisdom. Marcus felt a sense of calm wash over him, as if the owl's hoot was a reassurance that he was on the right path. The forest, which had seemed so intimidating moments ago, now felt like a place of possibilities and hidden treasures. This, my boy, is a map to your purpose. The owl's voice was gentle yet firm, carrying a weight of authority. Marcus's eyes widened in surprise. A map to his purpose? He had always felt a sense of longing, a desire to find his place in the world. Could this map really show him the way? The owl's eyes twinkled with a knowing look, as if it could read Marcus's thoughts. But you must follow it closely. The owl's wing extended, pointing to the intricate paths and symbols on the map. Each line and curve seemed to pulse with energy, guiding Marcus's eyes to different parts of the map. The owl's voice took on a more serious tone. This journey will not be easy. There will be challenges and obstacles, but if you stay true to the path, you will find what you seek. It will lead you to those who can help you discover your own special gift. The owl's words resonated deeply with Marcus. He had always felt different, like he was meant for something more. The idea that there were others out there who could help him discover his unique talents filled him with a sense of hope and determination. The owl's gaze softened, and it nodded encouragingly. Marcus, feeling a mix of fear and excitement, decided to trust the owl. He took a deep breath, clutching the map tightly in his hands. The forest no longer seemed like a place of confusion and danger, but a realm of adventure and discovery. He looked up at the owl, who gave him a reassuring nod. With newfound resolve, Marcus set off on the path laid out before him. He knew he had to find out what his purpose was. The journey ahead was uncertain, but Marcus felt a sense of clarity he had never experienced before. Each step he took was filled with purpose, guided by the wisdom of the owl and the promise of the map. The forest, with all its mysteries and wonders, awaited him. And so, with determination in his heart and the map in his hand, Marcus embarked on his quest to discover his true purpose. The map led Marcus to a bakery. He had been on a journey to find the true meaning of purpose, and his search had brought him to this quaint little shop. The aroma of freshly baked bread wafted through the air, drawing him in like a moth to a flame. He couldn't help but feel a sense of anticipation as he approached the door. Inside, a baker was making bread. The baker's hands moved with practiced ease, kneading the dough with a rhythm that spoke of years of experience. The flour dusted the air, creating a magical atmosphere that seemed almost otherworldly. Marcus watched in awe, captivated by the simple yet profound act of bread making. The smell filled the air with warmth and happiness. It was a scent that evoked memories of home and comfort, of family gatherings and shared meals. Marcus felt a sense of peace wash over him, as if he had found a small piece of paradise in this humble bakery. "Excuse me," Marcus asked the baker. "What is your purpose?" The baker smiled, a twinkle in his eye. He seemed to understand that Marcus was searching for something deeper, something more meaningful than just a loaf of bread. "My purpose is to bring joy to others," the baker replied. He handed a loaf of bread to a customer, who accepted it with a grateful smile. The interaction was simple, yet it was filled with genuine warmth and connection. Marcus could see that the baker took great pride in his work, and that his true reward was the happiness he brought to others. "Each loaf of bread I bake is made with love and care," the baker continued. He shaped the dough with a tenderness that spoke of his dedication and passion. As he placed the loaves in the oven, Marcus realized that the baker's purpose was not just about making bread, but about creating something that brought joy and nourishment to others. "Seeing people enjoy my bread makes me happy," the baker said. Marcus watched as customers outside the bakery savored their bread, their faces lighting up with delight. It was clear that the baker's purpose was fulfilled in these moments of shared happiness. Marcus realized something important. Purpose wasn't just a job, it was a calling, a way to use one's talents to make a positive impact on the world. As Marcus walked through the park, he reflected on the baker's words and actions. He understood that true purpose came from the heart, from a desire to bring joy and fulfillment to others. It was about using your talents to make others happy. Marcus saw people in the park engaging in various activities, each one using their unique skills to contribute to the community. He realized that purpose was not about grand gestures or monumental achievements, but about the small, everyday acts of kindness and creativity that made the world a better place. And in that moment, Marcus found his own sense of purpose, inspired by the baker's delicious secret. The map then guided Marcus to a beautiful garden. A gardener was tending to her flowers. "Excuse me," Marcus asked, "what is your purpose?" "Gardener." The gardener smiled. "My purpose is to create beauty and share it with the world. Each flower I grow brings color and joy to everyone who sees it."
Marcus learned that purpose could be found in nurturing and creating. It was about making the world a better, more beautiful place.
Section 6. The musician's heartfelt tune. Next, the map led Marcus to a music hall. A musician was playing a beautiful melody on his violin. "Excuse me?" Marcus asked. "What is your purpose?"
The musician smiled.
"My purpose is to touch people's hearts with my music. Each note I play expresses my emotions and connects me with others."
Marcus understood that purpose could be about sharing your feelings and connecting with others through your own unique form of expression.
Section 7. Discovering your own song. Marcus realized that everyone he met had a special purpose. As he wandered through the bustling market, he saw the vibrancy of life in every corner. The laughter of children, the chatter of vendors, and the smiles of strangers all painted a picture of a community thriving with purpose. And they all used their unique talents to serve others. The baker baked, the gardener grew, and the musician played. Each person contributed in their own way, creating a tapestry of talents that enriched the lives of those around them. The baker's bread brought comfort, the gardener's plants brought life, and the musician's songs brought joy. All to bring joy, beauty, and connection to the world. But what about me? Marcus wondered. He watched as people interacted, sharing moments of happiness and connection. The street performer captivated an audience, drawing smiles and applause. Marcus felt a pang of longing, a desire to find his own way to contribute. What is my special song? He pondered this question deeply, feeling the weight of his own uncertainty. The sky above seemed to stretch endlessly, a canvas of possibilities. Marcus stood at a scenic overlook, the vast landscape before him mirroring the vast potential within him.
The wise owl hooted softly. Its gentle call seemed to carry a message, a reminder of the wisdom that comes from within. The forest around him was quiet, a place of reflection and introspection. You have met many people today, Marcus. What have you learned? The owl's question echoed in his mind, prompting him to think about the day's encounters. By the riverside, he reflected on the stories he had heard and the people he had met.
Marcus thought about his day. He remembered the conversations, the smiles, and the moments of connection. Each interaction had left an imprint on his heart, a clue to his own purpose. He realized that he loved listening to people's stories and helping them solve problems. In the outdoor cafe, he had shared a meaningful conversation, offering advice and support. In the community garden, he had helped a gardener with a tricky problem, feeling a sense of fulfillment in being of service. Marcus began to see that his special song was not about a single talent, but about the connections he made and the help he offered. His purpose was to be a listener, a helper, and a friend. Section 8. The map's final reveal. Marcus looked down at the map. It shimmered and glowed. Then a new word appeared on the map. Listener. Marcus was surprised. Listener? He whispered.
The wise owl nodded. Yes, Marcus, your purpose is to listen. You have a gift for understanding others and helping them find their way. Use your gift wisely, young one.
Suddenly the owl disappeared. Marcus was alone, but he didn't feel lost anymore. He knew what he had to do.
Section 9. Your purpose, your adventure. So remember, you have a purpose too. It's like a seed inside you waiting to grow. Start by being kind, helpful, and curious. Listen to your heart. Try new things. Discover what makes you happy and what helps others. Your purpose is your own amazing adventure. Go out there and make your mark on the world. Keep shining, little stars. Believe in yourself. You got this.